Zaga. Yaga, you know the vibes. We're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. Man, I couldn't wait to jump on and, LOX, man. LOX, living off experience. This right here will probably spark a lot because, unlike most, you see what I titled this? What does your resume read? You see what my resume reads. Check my catalog when it comes to this handwork, hands on. But first off, I want to take time out. Yesterday, I had a wonderful, wonderful live, and I was speaking on, about fighters getting robbed and bumping heads with people because I'm telling them, word, that's what you got, that's not right. And I say that to say this as I digress. Congratulations to Earl Spence on the back nine of his career, but inking a management deal. But we're going to get way, way deep into this because to me, you heard what I said, to me, and I know that this sauce is going to spread. So I'm going to say some things that need to be said in regards to, and this is way bigger than YouTube because to be quite honest, the things that I do always have been bigger than YouTube. That's why you see a lot of people when it comes to YouTube, they try to downplay you about things on YouTube. But in order to really downplay somebody, you need to downplay them in life and achievements. That's why I said resumes. Last time I checked, a lot of guys on YouTube's with resumes, their resume stops on YouTube. We can't say that for the source, though. We cannot. For Shalom Jones, Shy News, whatever you want to call me. Right now, I have people emulating on YouTube. I have people trying to emulate things that I do in real life. I say that to say this. Yesterday, I said about fighters being robbed or not getting what they're worth. But I've been talking about this over and over for a while. And I come out today. I got the articles in the description box. This is the article. Feel free to read it yourself. But Earl Spence has inked a successful management deal. And I'm going to play different people's work on this. I see Atari Man, a.k.a. shout out to Tay Jones. I call him Atari Man. The Pac-Man I know is from Atari. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say Atari, respectfully. But he did a piece on it. Shout out to WCS. I was in WCS's live earlier. And many others, Blue Blood. A lot of people are speaking on this now. But the thing that I want to highlight, and I've seen WCS highlight this a little bit, is where are all of the people, the detractors, I like to call them, that were on record, when Earl was tweeting certain things I feel played. He said he felt paid. But now we have the fight, though. But what was he really played about? What was he really played about? Definitely check out this article by Jake Donovan, journalist, does interviews as well, too. Good article. Look Adrian Clark up on Instagram. He inked the deal with Earl and Everlast. I think it's a lifetime contract, if I'm not mistaken. But look certain stuff up on your own. I'm not doing people's homework no more. You feel me? Because, like I say, I feel like putting my cowboy accent on. Because you know what I'm saying, y'all slept on me. So do your own research, man. I don't know much. I might throw my cowboy hat on and get on my cowboy accent. Because it's like, hey, what do I know? But I want some of you, and I want y'all to share this, man. Like, I'm not gonna ask you to give me no money. What I do ask though, if you come in here, ear hustling, smash my like button, man. That's it. I know that's a tough tale for you to smash the like button, but that's free. I know you're not gonna share it because a lot of you guys want clout, you want notoriety. But if you really want these type of things, right, you can't get this from YouTube. Do it in real life. You see what I'm trying to tell y'all, and what I show y'all is the stuff that I talk about on here that you claim nobody listens to actually are facts. Are facts. Fact check. Facts, right? But I'm not no big personality. I'm not no big channel. But what I am is real, solid, official, a resume, receipts, a lot of things that a lot of people don't have. You know why they don't have it? Because they're too busy trying to create something on the internet. But congratulations again to Earl. But what I don't understand is, and I'm gonna play Tay Jones's thing, because Tay Jones was speaking about something about his brand. I know other references that he don't want to leave money on the table. But it goes back to, like I said, the Grand Poobah. If you are with Al Heyman, that's your advisor. The narrative has always been that Al is for the fighters. Al always has their best interests. And Earl has been on record saying this too. Why the sudden change at the end of your career? Isn't your brand big enough? Al Heyman takes care of his fighters, that they will be set up long after boxing is over. These are the things that have been said. So why now the sudden change? Right? Why not a sudden change? And I'm only saying that because of what I spoke on yesterday about fighters being robbed and jerked and not getting their full potential. Because I remember a time speaking on this, arguing with dudes, like I said yesterday in my live, and they telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. But now, damn, it looks like I know what I'm talking about, because I see the quote-unquote big fish has come out and got management. Why? Why do you need management? See, hopefully some of you insiders, guys that claim you have access to him and are involved with him or down with his team and his camp, these are the type of questions that you need to ask now. Because he's making moves. He's making moves. So if you guys can't get an interview from him, right? Instead of being an ultra fan and asking googly eye questions and girly, like shout out to Terrence Crawford, girly, groupie cheerleader type stuff, ask him about this. Ask him about this. Ask him like, man, Earl, you're 33 years old. You've been a pro for, give or take, 2012, 2013, 11 years. Why all of a sudden, 11 years in, you want a management now? You know, it's been Al Heyman. You're still with Al, but you never had a manager. Why all of a sudden you want a manager? What's up with that tweet? Why do you feel played? You know? Why do you feel played? And I say these things as, you know, from the desk, just thinking, because it's like 11 years in, and congratulations to you and Terrence, man. 8 figures, man. 8 figures. I think this is your highest guaranteed payday to date. Guaranteed. Why is that, though? You've been a champion since what? When did you receive the IBF? It's 6 of y'all in here, man. Feel free to comment, man, because y'all listening. You heard? Y'all listening. Let me check my likes, too, because I am at the desk, man. If I don't have 6 likes, right, I am really not gonna give y'all, because what I give y'all is real gems. These other dudes can't give you this. They're not LOX. They're not living off experience. So let me check my likes right now, man. Because you're not gonna just come in here. I've been giving y'all freebies forever. You heard what I asked y'all for? A simple like, a share. I don't ask you for no bread, because we get into the bread over here. Y'all gonna really see that in a second. So when I come on this, all I ask for is respect. If you coming in here, you listening to what I'm saying, because a lot of y'all run off with the stuff that I say. Been doing it forever, ever. And like the least I ask is for a like, right? So let me check my likes. Let me see what my likes is at, man. Because like I always tell you, I don't care if I talk to deaf ears. It's always been that way for me over here. Because what I do in real life. Shout out to Pablo Escobar and Big Blunts in the building. D Young, what's going on, brother? Appreciate that. Yes, the likes is up. 5 likes. Good looking. Right? I appreciate that. So what I want y'all to do, man, especially these pro Earl Spence channels, right? That was on record. And some of us was trying to tell y'all who we was really talking about. But y'all, you don't hear me though. When he said he felt played. What was the other one, right? Peep Game. Look, I'm gonna give y'all this for free, man. I'm gonna get, because I see my likes is up. I like that, right? What was the other one, right? And I was telling y'all I was laughing, and y'all was calling me a hater, right? Y'all was calling me a hater because I knew what he was speaking about, right? I knew what he was speaking about. I'm not even gonna pull the tweets up. I'm just gonna keep this article up here, man. But I remember he tweeted, and I was laughing at him, man. That's what I do. I laugh at dudes that try to play me, man. Yeah, EJ tried to play me once upon a time, but look how it turned out now, though, right? Spence been a champion since 2017. So remember when he posted this? Thank you for that, T Gas, right? Salute, man. Spence said this, right? Remember this? This was hilarious. I remember laughing. He blocked me on Twitter too, man. Because he knew I was laughing at him, bro. He knows I really know him, right? He knew I was laughing at him. Remember when he tweeted this? He said, "Oh man, I feel blindsided or something," right? All this goes into this. Blindsided about what? See, this is what y'all should have been asking them. All of you, to me, you guys are creeps, man. You guys are internet creeps that idol worship other men. Y'all should have been asking them. Blindsided about what? But no, what did y'all do? Y'all just assumed, Terrence is a duck. Terrence is a duck. Maybe he was talking about this right here. Now he got management. And shout out to T Gas, said since 2017, he's been a champion. It's 2023. This is his first time fighting for an 8-figure guarantee. How many times has Canelo Alvarez since 2017 fought for an 8-figure guarantee? How many times, man? For those of y'all in here. There's 8 of y'all in here, man. Feel free, man. Feel free. Canelo fights what? Twice a year? Sometimes he fought 3 times a year. I'm helping y'all out, man. Let's do the math. So let's say since 2017, if he fought twice a year, we'll just do it off of twice. But it's more than that. We all know Canelo fights for 8 figures or better. So 2017 to 2023 is what? 6 years. 6 years, right? And I just said we'll say twice a year. So Canelo has fought for 8 figures 12 times. More than that, though. I'm just, I'm rounding it off, man. 12 times. Earl Spence, on the other hand, the big fish, is at the back 9 of his career. This will be the first time in his career that he is fighting for 8 figures, guaranteed. Do anybody else see anything wrong with that? Does anybody else see anything wrong with that, man? Come on now. Listen, it's free to talk. It's free to communicate. I will put my link in there, but I used to do that. Nobody wanted to come in here. I'm not doing that no more. So feel free to put your thoughts in the chat. Feel free to put your thoughts in the chat, man. We're talking boxing, right? And we're talking a little economics. Do you see anything wrong with that, man? Especially with all the narratives that have been placed upon Errol Spence's name, that this is the first time, and he's been a champion since 2017. He's been on multiple pay-per-views since when? When did Errol Spence take a pay-per-view? Do I need to pull up my video? Remember when I interviewed him back in the day when I said he was going to be the face of the PBC? Remember that? Before we went to juniors in Brooklyn, I said he was going to be the face of the PBC when he had big plans to fight Mikey Garcia. He didn't get 8 figures then, but he became a pay-per-view star, right? A pay-per-view star. And in the process of him becoming a pay-per-view star, this is the first time that he's getting 8 figures. Does anybody else see anything wrong with that? Thank you, D Young. Salute to D Young. D Young was on the panel with me the other day. Very knowledgeable boxing guy. See, he gets it. He gets it. So he's been on pay-per-view. Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Udenis Ugas. So 4 pay-per-view fights. Terrence is going to be the 5th, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, man. We all in here together. I got 12 now, man. I got 12 of y'all. Hey, please, man. I should have 12 likes, man. I should have 12 likes. There's 12 of y'all in here, right? So this is his 5th pay-per-view. It took him 5 pay-per-views to hit the 8-figure mark. 8-figure guarantee mark on his 5th. So you mean to tell me, man, I want y'all to catch this now. We got to establish the boundaries here now. He became a champion in 2017. He fought a successful pay-per-view against Mikey Garcia. I can't think of the year. You know, I'm not going to throw the years out there because I don't want to be off. But he fought a successful pay-per-view against Mikey Garcia. He is now a pay-per-view star. He unified with Sean Porter in another successful pay-per-view in LA, which he did not receive 8 figures, right? So now he's a unified champion. Unified champion. He has 2 of the 4 stones, right? We all know what happened after that. The car accident. He battled back. He fights Danny Garcia. Granted, it's the COVID, but they still had a live gate. Okay. Y'all stop fighting. He had a successful another pay-per-view, COVID, but it still was a live gate. Yet he did not receive a 8-figure deal or guarantee for that. Let's fast forward a little bit more. He was slated, and now this is where it gets interesting. It gets interesting. Pay attention. Please pay attention. It's 13 of y'all in here. He was slated to fight Manny Pacquiao. He was going to fight Manny Pacquiao, right? Remember this. He was going to get his highest purse to date. For the 13 people that is in here, can anybody that knows, feel free to put it in the chat, what he was going to get as a guaranteed purse. A guaranteed purse. I don't want to hear from none of these back end forgive my language, pardon my French, niggas. I don't want to hear from none of you back end niggas. Because when it comes to the back end, you niggas can't produce a receipt. So miss me with that. But show me his guarantee that he was going to get against Manny Pacquiao. Because I don't know much, but I do know that that was going to be his highest guarantee. Thank you, T-Gas. Appreciate you. You do get executive credit today, producer's credit. He says his highest guarantee was Mikey Garcia at $3 million a few years ago. Thank you, T. Oh, you are on point. Yes. Manny was going to get $10 million. Spence was supposed to get $7 million. So here it is once again. Let's count $7 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7 million is 7 figures. He was going to fight the iconic Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. Did Manny Pacquiao have a belt? He had one belt, right? But yet Manny was going to receive the higher, and we're gonna keep all this, right? Manny was going to receive the higher guarantee at 10, which is 8 figures. Earl was going to receive 7, which is 7 figures. So he still did not get an 8-figure guaranteed purse yet. And he was a pay-per-view star already, right? Because this would have been his Sean Porter. This would have been his 4th pay-per-view had he not got hurt, right? Had he not got hurt. Yeah, feel free to put it out there, Trick. Shout out to Trick Nolte. Trick Nolte is a big guy in the game. Guaranteed purse was $8 million for Spence versus Manny. Okay, thank you once again, D Young. So we'll give him an extra million, $8 million. Still not 8 figures. Are y'all following with me, man? Are y'all following me? Still nowhere near the 8-figure mark. And like I just said, this one is going to be his 4th pay-per-view. He's a pay-per-view star now. Not only that, he has 2 of the Stones, right? Because, I like the Avengers, so I'm going to have a little fun, Have a little fun. I'm trying to be creative, give you guys a different type of sauce. So, he now has 2 of the Stones. He's fighting a legend in Manny. Manny's getting 10. He's getting 8. He has 2 belts. Manny has 1. Now, we all know what happened. Unfortunately, he got dusted off in sparring, respectfully, because you have to get dusted off in order for your retina to get detached or a tear. You had to get touched up. That's what we call it in the gym. With the gym that I stamp, that people want to go to now, that nobody never wanted to come to, but now that everybody wants to come to this gym. Shout out to Jihad and Marley and everybody else. Yeah, we put it on the map. Now everybody wants to come to it. But that's what we say at the gym. He was getting dusted off. You had to be getting dusted off in order for your eye to get sustained damage, right? Is that fair to say for the 11 that's in here? Or am I sounding like a hater? Because, these are some of the things when I speak about boxing and my experience that they try to classify me as a hater. I'm mad. I'm jealous. But I know in my gym, if guys are sparring and you're getting beat up, we say dusted off. You're getting touched up. You're getting dusted off. When you dust something off, what do? You touch it up, right? So he had to be getting touched up. Are y'all following the boxing lingo? The LOX, living off experience? But let's get back to this. So we'll take the $8 million. He says, Shanu's, it's a behind-the-scenes receipt. So it's not a receipt then, a Trick? It's not a receipt, Trick. It's not a receipt is a receipt. You know what a receipt is, Trick? If it's a behind the scenes receipt, it's not a receipt. It's not official. See, that's the problem. I guess that's why he was feeling played. I guess that's why. Oh, what was his tweet? I feel blindsided or barrage. I guess that's why. Let's leave Trick's comment up there. It's a behind the scenes receipt. Ain't no such thing when you're talking about receipts. A receipt is a receipt because with a receipt, you know what you got. It shows what you got. All that behind the scene, that's that back end shit, Trick. We don't do the back end. You see, they getting 8 figures. But all right, back to before I digress and lose thought, right? So 8 million for Manny. Manny was getting 10. Earl had 2 of the belts. Manny only had 1. I guess they was giving that to Manny because he fought millions upon millions. He got hurt, so he couldn't get that fight. Dennis Ugas stepped in, won that fight. Now, fast forward, man. For the 11 that's in here, stick with me. He goes to fight Dennis Ugas. This is going to be his three of the rings. For those of y'all that are still out there, what guaranteed for Dennis Ugas? Now remember, he's been a champion since 2017. He is a pay-per-view star now. This is going to be his 4th successful pay-per-view. What was his guaranteed purse? They are fighting for 3 belts. 3 belts is on the line. What was his guaranteed purse? And this fight was at Jerry's World. Not under the COVID restrictions, but we can pack them in. What was his guaranteed purse for the 10 that's in here? Because I'd rather you guys say it than I say it. Because whenever I used to, tell y'all numbers, I was hating, I was jealous, I was mad. So somebody feel free, man. It's 10 of y'all in here. Feel free. I'll wait for you. Feel free. Feel free. Feel free to chime in. What? No, T-Gas, stop it, man. Stop it. No, you did not. Wait. And I am trying to be respectful. Wait. This cannot be accurate. I'm feeling played. Man, I feel played. I understand. Hold on. How do you go from 3 million, right? Look at it. Oh, wait. That's why we have receipts, Trick. Or if you're still in here, Trick, or did you vanish? This is why we have receipts. He went from getting 3 million. His first pay-per-view guaranteed with Mikey Garcia. I believe he only had 1 belt. We talked about this. 1 belt. But he was getting 3 million. Now he has 2 belts. He is a proven pay-per-view star. Right? This is his 4th pay-per-view. They are fighting for 3 belts. But yet, his guaranteed purse. Go ahead. His guaranteed purse is half of what he originally got for his first pay-per-view. 1.5. But you know, T Gas, they're gonna say that's wrong. So let's just say he got 3 again, because you know they're gonna play this back. They're gonna say we're wrong. We don't know what we're talking about. The back end, this, that, and the third. So let's say he got 3 again. But even if he got 3 again, this is his 4th pay-per-view. Why hasn't his guaranteed one up? Could somebody feel free to answer that? Feel free, man. It's 80 y'all in here. A couple of y'all dipped off, you know, because I'm too official, man. I'm too official, man. So we're making sense of this, man. We're making sense of this. He said, "Nah, fam, it's Doc." Oh, okay. T, I gotta. I have to talk like this, T. Please, it's nothing against you, T. It's nothing against you. I'm just saying, because you know people are gonna play this back. They know me, T. People really know me in real life. They're gonna say his uncles, like he said, his uncles and his auntie, his mama, and them. They know me, so they're gonna listen to this, right? I don't want them to think I'm mad. I don't want them to think I'm hating. I'm jealous, you know, T. So that's all. I just want to, you know, I just okay. He said all this info is on. Okay, thank you, man. So we have a source, the boxing scene. You know, you see, I got the article up there. Okay, all right. So we gotta go with the 1.5 then. So you mean to tell me he took a pay cut? Like Canelo just did. Canelo took a pay cut, but he still was in 8 figures. So now this is the big fish. Errol Spence is hot, right? You know, YouTube narratives. He's the biggest thing in boxing. He's fighting for 3 belts, but he takes a pay cut to fight Dennis Ugas from the Mikey Garcia fight. Man, I'm feeling played. Man, I'm feeling played. I am feeling played. So he went from 3 million to 1.5. And that was his 4th pay-per-view. Now, see, a lot of people dipped off. The sauce is too spicy, it's too hot. Salute to Toby in the building. For the 5 that's in here. Hopefully you've been in here from the start. You're following. So heading into his 5th pay-per-view now for Undisputed with Terrence Crawford, July 29th. He finally secures a 8-figure guarantee. Congratulations. Well deserved. But not only does he secure that, he has a new management deal. Now, for the 6 that's in here, is this coincidental, would you say? Because look what we just ran down the 4 pay-per-views. He's been a champion. He's been a champion since 2017. We talked about the money. I know you're going to say he's pocket watching. We're pocket watching. No, we're having a boxing dialect boxing conversation, right? We talked about the money, the guaranteed purses. He comes out. He has a new management team. Prior to this, the new management team, all of the pieces prior to the management team now were the same. PBC, Al Heyman, Man Down Promotions. Let's say that one more time, man, for y'all. PBC, Man Down Promotions, Al Heyman. They just lined this up. 8 figures for both of them. New management. But prior to that, before the management was in, pay attention now. This is where it might throw some of y'all off. So I'm going to say this nice and slow. PBC, Man Down Promotions, Al Heyman. Negotiations, no guarantee. Bet on yourself. No guarantee. Bet on yourself. Terrence wasn't with it. 70-30, 60-40. Man Down Promotions, Al Heyman, PBC. Add to the equation a new management team. Deal is done now. He has a new management team. No more, no guarantees. Both of them are receiving career high guaranteed purses, 8 figures. For the 5 of y'all in here, did y'all just catch what I just threw to y'all? If y'all caught what I threw to y'all, just type in sauce, man. Just type in some sauce, man. That's all I want to see is sauce. If y'all caught what I just gave y'all, if y'all caught what I just gave y'all, he inks a deal with a new management team. He's been a pro since 2012. We just talked about a lot of the things, the purses. He's been a champion since 2017. He wanted to have the biggest fight in his career. When I say he, I'm just speaking in general. They wanted him to have the biggest fight of his career. They wanted him to have the biggest fight of his career for no guarantee. The writing has been on the wall. You come out the gate as a pay-per-view fighter making $3 million. Your last pay-per-view fight where you gained 3 belts, you earned half of that guarantee. Now you back-end niggas. Yes, part of my French. You back-end niggas can't tell me nothing. Because when you try to tell me that, I'm going to tell you like the CEO I am, Showtime Shaw News Media, the CEO I am, Shaw News CMOS, the CEO I am going to say, I need a receipt. I need a bill of sale. So I don't want to hear nothing about no back end nigga shit. Show me my receipt. And salute to you, T-Gas, for showing me the receipts. $3 million, 8 guaranteed if he did fight Manny. But like I was saying, none of those were 8 figures. You add in a new piece to the equation, all of a sudden he received an 8-figure guaranteed. Did you guys catch this? Did you guys catch this sauce? Toby says, do you think Earl's been getting closer and talking to AJ? Now they're training together in Texas. AJ owns 258 management and could have told him he needed a management team with the big fights. I just think, and I say this respectfully, Toby, I just think he's sober now. I just think he's not on drugs, respectfully. I just think that he knows he's on the back nine. I just think he's been told a lot. But when you are on drugs, you're drinking, you're not listening, and these are things that he says. He was stubborn. Well, you know, when with the AO XO interview, these are things he said. So when you don't listen and you're programmed, respectfully, you know, he's been with Al, he's loyal to Al, you're programmed. You tend to not listen or think. But if we go off of him sobering up, I feel played. Man, they blindsided me. Maybe, Toby, maybe. Or just maybe when you leave money on the table, and hopefully you're still in here, Trick. Because I feel you're a back end type of guy, right? We all seen the back end boys come out and speak about that. From Broner to Wilder, you know, the list goes on. Even Floyd is on record. Even Floyd is on record. Even Floyd is on record. I'll repeat that one more time. Even Floyd is on record. Hopefully y'all are taking in this sauce. Like I said, let me check my likes, man. Hopefully my likes are up, man, because there was a lot of y'all in here, man. And like I said, the knowledge that I am passing on to you, right? You guys will go elsewhere and pay panhandlers, pay frauds, pay people that want to emulate what I do in real life, want to come to gyms now, want to be a part of a fighter getting signed, want to work with young fighters, want to discover talents. Yeah. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? But let me check my likes real quick, man. Hopefully my likes are up, because that's, like I said, all I ask is for a like, you know, things like that, man. Throw me a like, a share, because that sharing goes a long way, man. Sharing goes a long way. Yes. Oh, man. We are at double-digit likes tonight. Appreciate that for those of y'all. Salute for that. That is a new high. Thank you. Thank you. You see how I acknowledge y'all? I said thank you. I didn't say refresh my super chat. I know y'all got a lot of y'all was getting upset with me when I was doing those little shorts, those videos. It's comedy, man. You know I could have been on Def Jam, right? Rest in peace to my moms, man. You know what I mean? You know I was talented. Like the sauce, listen, see, it's more layers to the sauce than what you see. You know? Like I said, salute to EJ for finally seeing the light and, you know, securing an 8-figure guarantee, man, towards the end of his career. It's better late than never, right? You know, it's better late than never. And I'm going to say this for the 5 that's in here. I know deep down inside, EJ still wishes I was around. But it's all good, brother. You are still successful. I no longer can work with you, though. I just can't. I'm being honest. I wish the best for you, but I no longer can work with you. You know, because when I did work with you, right? Real talk, I never asked you for nothing. But with the wisdom, the knowledge, the game that well, I don't know, Allah, what they say, the Muslims say, you know, the different terminology, God, the knowledge and the wisdom that he bestowed upon me is priceless. Because some of the doors and things that I walk through now, I wouldn't have ever been able to do had I not been around and soaked up some of the things that I soaked in when you guys thought you were just using me and playing me. But the whole time, I was a sponge. I was learning. I was connecting. I was networking. And you see where we are at today. That's why I said, best of luck for you. 8 figures finally. But remember, I always told you, just like I told your uncle, hopefully they are still stand up and solid, right? You heard what I said? Stand up and solid. And they know the many conversations we used to have about this. And I used to say, Dad, what? Nah, that number's not right. That number is not right. But hey, what do I know? I'm a Jones. For those of y'all that's in here, right? How many Joneses, right? I wish my man General Starworth was in here, man. Nightmare, Chris Starworth. He knows a couple of my family members, Poison, Junior Jones, world champions, man. People always say Don King robbed his fighters. I talked about this yesterday. Don King's fighters receive way higher guaranteed purses than, and I say this respectfully, than the Grand Puba's fighters receive. No, he doesn't. He doesn't owe Bud for that purse. Pop. That is negative. That is negative because Bud been getting guaranteed money. You know who he owes for that purse? Himself for finally waking up. Himself for finally waking up. You know? Because Bud is good regardless. Bud is official. EJ is trying to become official. EJ has been lost forever. He's still lost. He's still lost. You know? But he has been lost forever. And he's telling y'all that. But only the official, like myself, understand that. And I no longer am clowning him. Now what am I doing? You see, I come on here. I reached a new high in likes tonight. See, you can't stop the truth. Unlike a lot of these other dudes that do this, they are not me and will never be me. Because in order to be me, you have to do what I did in real life. Y'all trying to just do it on the internet. I don't do the internet, man. I'm doing the internet now and I don't care. Like, I wouldn't care if it was one person in here. I like when there's nobody in my thing, right? Because my library speaks for itself. My library is my library. Like right now, right? I'm not going to the gym tonight. I'm not going to the gym. You know how many people come to the gym now? The gym is thriving. The Brentwood Rec is thriving. It never was like that. Me and my team did that. Yeah, we did that. People want to go to the Brentwood Rec all the time now. All the time. They never did. They never did. When we first started this journey, the Brentwood Rec was empty. You go down to the Brentwood Rec now. They are all, it's packed. It's packed. All nationalities, Spanish, black, white. It's packed. It's packed. Never was like that. Yeah. See, when you put in the real work, regardless, that's why I always told people, this internet thing, this YouTube thing, they will never stop me because I do this in real life. Half these dudes on the internet don't do nothing in real life. And that's why today's live was going to be on Devin Haney. I'm still going to do it, right? Probably, maybe tonight, I don't know. Because ain't nothing coming on tonight, no basketball or nothing. But I might do it tonight. Today's live was going to be on Devin Haney. And I was going to title it Devin Davis. Because he wants to be Tank Davis. Wants to dress like him. Wants to move like him. Wants to act like him. And that's what's holding him back. You know what else is holding him back? The YouTubers that's behind him. Because they're nobodies. And I tell them this to their face. They're nobodies. They're frauds. They are Bernie Madoffs. See, when you don't put in the work. Somebody out there. Let me see. Yo, Toby, I'm going to give you a wrench, man. Try to unblock Andrew Charles, man. Because somebody blocked Andrew Charles, man. I never see his comments, man. I only see him on Instagram, man. And I appreciate, the likes and all that on my Instagram, Toby. You like a lot of my content, man. I appreciate that, man. Andrew. But Toby, try to unblock him, man. I just gave you a wrench, man. I just gave you a wrench. See if you can unblock Andrew, man. Because I cannot, he be, even when he's in WCS's chat and other people's chats, right? I never see his comments, man. So Toby, I'm gonna give you a wrench, right? See if you can unblock him. All right, I gave you a managing moderator wrench, man. Try to unblock him, man. Because dude, I remember, right? Yo, and I say this respectfully. I remember when I first was doing this, right? And they was trying to give me the YouTube deal, right? And I knew they was trying to give me the YouTube deal, right? And I'm gonna show you how, right? But this is how I knew they was trying to give me the YouTube deal. They was trying to have me come on at certain times, and then people wanted to know my time slot and come on the same time I did and act like they were bigger than me, right? Because they was gonna get a whole bunch of nobodies to come in their thing. Like, listen, I tell y'all this all the time, right? YouTube is not big enough for me, bro. It's just not. Like, it's not. And I say this respectfully. All the dudes that you idol worship on YouTube that you think is getting money, they tell on themselves. I don't know. Listen, I work with millionaires. I work with guys that own properties. They have businesses. They're successful, right? YouTube is the only place where it's supposed to be supposedly successful YouTubers that hate on you. Catch the source now. Like I just said, I work with people at my municipality job that own businesses, homes, and all that. They're successful. You know what they do? When they see you trying to strive, they'll watch you for a second, right? When they see you building or putting pieces together, you know what they do? They help you. YouTube, they don't do that. But these guys are supposed to be successful. I've been knew this shit. Oh, this YouTube shit was a gimmick. It's a joke. Because what do people on YouTube try to do? Undermine you. But yet they're supposed to be getting all this money. Where at? Wake up, man. This shit is a hoax, bro. And dudes sit on this shit for 2, 3, 4 hours. For what? You know what you can really do in real life in 2 or 3 hours if you are really creative and assertive. I'm gonna share something with y'all, right? When I first started doing the CMOS, right? I used to make smoothies, right? This is no lie, because people that really know me. I was a hustler. I still am a hustler, but I'm a legal hustler now, right? So I would make smoothies, right? I would have a cooler in my car, right? I would sell my smoothies on the job. I would post up at the gas station, all over, right? Selling CMOS smoothies, right? Side hustle, but a legit hustle. Because I said to myself, I told myself, this is a true story. I said, for all the poison I ever put out there, I got to put something healthy now. Healthy. So that's what I did with the CMOS now. Y'all see that. The CMOS is very successful. I have a number of fighters that rock with it. Now I got people, and I say this respectfully, a lot of people that didn't catch on with it want to fuck with it, but I don't have time to be nickel and diamond no more, because I'm moving now. Like I have legit boxes that's taking it bigger than it ever could go around the block. Shout out to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has a saying that a right hand can make you the king of the block, right? But a jab will take you around the world. These fighters are taking my product around the world. Around the world. So like right now, a lot of the guys on the job, I still, look out for them. But as far as like the locals, I don't really, it gotta be a major offer, because that's what I'm doing now with the CMOS, man. Major offers. And I remember people was laughing at me when I was like, yo, I'm trying to get my stuff in the stores. I was like, yo, I'm trying to later for the stores. It's on ESPN now. The last fighter meeting, you see my video with Mark Kriegel. Mark Kriegel asked Jihad Tucker what he was drinking. Jihad had the sauce, man. He said, oh, that looks nasty. What is that? He was like, what is that? That looks nasty. I told him what it was. CMOS beetroot. Yada. I ain't gonna give y'all the formula, but yeah, right. Mark Kriegel was like, that looks nasty. Y'all seen that video I got with Mark? Come on, man. This is where my products is going now. You know why? Because I was doing stuff in real life. I was never frustrated with what goes on the internet, or I was never concerned about the internet. And salute to Earl Spence for finally waking up. 8 figures. Number 5. His 5th pay-per-view. He's on his back 9. But finally got to his 8 figures, man. Finally got to his 8 figures. So salute to him and Terrence both for that. And like Pop said, Pop credits Terrence for that. Terrence was going to get there regardless, because one thing about Terrence knows his worth. You can't tell somebody what they're worth that knows their worth. See, a lot of y'all don't know your worth. That's why you sell out. That's why you try to tell others to sell out. That's why, and I say this respectfully, that's why you hate on people. You're jealous because you don't, your tunnel vision is restricted. It's restricted. Like I just shared how I said people laughed at me. I'm laughing at everybody right now, man. I'm laughing at everybody. You see, I had to go get my passport recertified because I got an offer to go across yonder. Yeah, man. Little old me. I got an offer, man. So I need my passport because the fights are going to conflict. So we are a team. So part of the team has to be over here. The other part has to be over there. What? No, it's not hot like that. No. Listen, it's not hot like that. It's not hot like that. It doesn't matter. You can just sit over there and watch them. You're not going in the water. It's not. So come back over here and watch the fire stick. You're not going in the water. It's not hot out. They're not taking you to the doctors and getting you medicine when you get sick. But yeah, like I was saying, man, shout out to the team, man. We got some big things going on. I'm not even gonna speak on it. I'm just gonna show it, and y'all gonna be real sick. Y'all gonna be sick. I'm just gonna show it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see me abroad. I'm like, yeah, some more sauce. Yeah, some more sauce. But listen, before I wrap this up, man, salute to everybody that stopped through. I wanted to give y'all an hour. It's 58 minutes. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this cook. Like I said, share it, man. Because they're not giving it to you like this. They're going to try to remix it, right? And look, I'm going to show you how they're not giving it to you like this. I'm going to play Tay Jones's, what's her name, right? Listen to Tay's breakdown. And Tay's an insider. Bomb Squad member. Listen to his breakdown. And you just heard what I just gave y'all, right? What I just gave y'all, right? Now we're going to play Tay Jones's before we close out. Tay Jones reported on this too, right? Let's play his, right? Mine was so in depth. It was crazy how I gave it to y'all.
So he's definitely looking forward towards the Undisputed Championship fight between Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. We all know.
Here we go.
Overall, welcome back to the channel. Well, breaking news: Errol Spence Jr. signs with Fighters First Management as he takes it to IG. You can definitely see on the thumbnail before. You can definitely see where Fighters First Management has posted the signing of the Big Fish Errol Spence Jr. To the Fighters First family, pound man down, and of course you see Errol Spence Jr. definitely reposted. And this comes several days after he tweeted out, "I'm starting some field play." Now, with that being said, if you go to the tweet of when he says, "I'm starting a field play," everybody immediately thought that and assumed that he was talking about Terrence Bud Crawford. But again, I know for a fact that both of those guys want to fight each other and are going to fight each other. It was just things being worked out. Now, with that being said, many people, of course, have blamed Bud for a lot of things and not really understanding and knowing the business side of things. Now, unfortunately, I know a couple fighters who were signed to Fighters First Management, and with that being said, it came to my attention, but I wasn't going to say anything because it wasn't my place.
Let's stop it, right? He said he wasn't going to say anything. So why are you saying something now? So you got to pay attention to these. You see, I got on his heels the other day for a reason. Like, dude, are you a reporter? If you're a journalist, reporter, that's what you do. You speak on it. But I wasn't gonna, man, bro, knock it off, man. Knock it off, man. You know, see, this is what the problem is with YouTubers and YouTubing, right? Dudes want to be insiders, but don't want to speak about inside stuff. And then with somebody like myself, right, speak about stuff. Did you see how I broke this down for y'all over this hour? Really broke it down for y'all, right? But I don't do views. I'm a nobody. But I gave you real gems. But let's close out with this dude and what he was talking about. Nothing, as usual.
But I wasn't going to say anything because it wasn't my place to say anything at all. But since it's come out, and you see Earl Spence definitely have reposted it to his page. Fighters First has posted it to their page. Now I can elaborate and speak on it. Well, when he said he started to feel played, that's simply because Earl Spence recognized that there's more opportunities out here for him that he could be missing, that he's missing out on the table. And with that being said, I know Earl Spence came into the pro ranks, and I know a couple people who handled some of the management side of things, and he's definitely saw that he was missing out on a couple of things. Even from Fighters First management perspective, I'm understanding and understood that, you know, he was leaving a lot of money out on the table, and there was things that wasn't being brought to him. That was.
Okay, we'll stop it right there. You heard what Tay said? What I showed you. He said that he was leaving a lot of money on the table. There was a lot of things that were being brought to him that he didn't know. So basically what Tay just did is Tay's killing Al Heyman, but not killing him. Know why? Because he don't want to say it. But that's what he said, right? For those of y'all that's in here, pay attention. You got to pay attention to what's being said. If he's saying that the management team just schooled Earl and telling him that a lot of money has been left on the table. And for those of y'all that rock with me through this hour, that's what I just showed you. 3 million to 1.5. Been a champion since 2017, but he's now just getting 8 figures, man. Hopefully y'all caught my sauce. And like I said, I appreciate the likes. For those of y'all that was rocking with me, understand I really do this. I do this. And I'm laughing at all of y'all now. Because remember when I said it was a part of time when I said many years ago, I said, I got Showtime Shaw News consulting services. Niggas was laughing. Who's laughing now? You same niggas is trying to emulate me. I'm laughing, man. And I say that respectfully. You same niggas. Word, part of my French. But you same niggas is trying to emulate me now, man. Real talk. Real talk. You want to be boxing managers. You want to be consultants. You want to be coaches. You want to be media. See, y'all don't know what the hell I do, right? But what you do know that I do is I do what I do in real life. Hopefully, y'all caught and enjoyed this sauce. We are going to close out with the lovely, like I always do, my homegirl, man. Because unlike a lot, before I said, before I got my professional colleagues in this game to drop drops for me, I used to ask the everyday Joe Schmoes to do it, right? But you know what? They was too good. They was too good to do it, right? So I said, watch, when I start throwing my celebrity industry friends up there, and y'all gonna want to do it then, and I'm not gonna want it. I'm not gonna want it now.
Yo, you know who it is. It's Chop Chop Corley, one and only. I'm a Hall of Fame legend right here. I'm here with the sauce, y'all. We gonna chop it up real soon. Back in the kitchen with Chop Chop Kitchen.
Yeah, you know the vibe.
This is your boy Jamel Simplify Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimu-Heloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yo, man, it's your Hot Tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron Don of the game, man. Shout out to the Sauce Talk Podcast. Shout out my man Showtime Shot. If you ain't know, now you know. Hey, everybody.
Screw you. That's right.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.